Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and as some of you guys may know, who may be fans of it, or have a Wii U, may know that Rayman Legends has been delayed to September. Alright, that's fine. It's also no longer platform exclusive, so that means it's going to be coming out for the Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii U all at the same time in September. But the problem is the game is already finished, but they're delaying it anyway despite it being Wii U exclusive. But I think I've probably been complained about enough by now. So, a lot of people usually complain about the bad timing of this game being released in September against games like GTA 5 is probably the biggest one that people compare it to. But if you're a Nintendo gamer, you probably don't care too much about GTA 5. You probably care about more Nintendo-oriented titles. But there's also a list of those coming out around the same time, such as Pikmin 3, A Wonderful 101, 3D Mario for the Wii U, Mario Kart U, Wind Waker HD, the Super Luigi U downloadable content, which is going to be like an entirely new game of the Super Mario Brothers U for a certain price. And if you have a 3DS, Pokemon X and Y, Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I don't know when Animal Crossing is coming out, but around sometime near then. But either way, yes, I know for a fact that I'm going to be playing a bunch of games that are not going to be Rayman Legends. So because of this move, they pretty much killed the game. And that's great. So I'll be happy to buy it when it's $15 in the bargain bin. Anyway, enjoy the battle. Alright, here we go, an Ryu match against Legendary Lucario. He doesn't really battle Ryu too much, so I decided to just bring some random Pokemon that I haven't used for a while. First off here is Falco. I haven't used this thing for quite some time. Either way, I decided to just switch out because I don't want to risk the Rock Slide missing. He could outspeed me even with a Scarf more than likely. So I send in my Pipe Dream here and see what it's going to do. It says it's a taunt, so I'm not sure why you would taunt Bravery, but whatever. Either way, he sets up Stealth Rocks now. So I want to see how much Side Shock would do on it. I'm not sure it would do too much, but surprisingly it does almost half. So, I mean, Aerodactyl's pretty weak. But then he sends in Shock. Yeah, I'm not saying that. And I go for Side Shock on it as well. But the real shocking part about this is, even with the crit, I still kill it off. Even with the crit, that is very surprising. I mean, I didn't think it would take it out regardless whether it was a crit or not. But is that thing really that weak? I didn't really know that. I didn't know Meteorz was that bad. Either way, he goes for a T-Wave on my Musharna. It doesn't really matter. He said he didn't care about getting himself paralyzed, just for the fact he's already slow as heck to begin with, because he's a slow king. I mean, what can you expect? I do carry the Energy Ball, but it doesn't look like it really does too much, and he knows he just want to switch out and send in his Pokeballs, which of course is a Mungus. And Energy Ball is not going to do jack squat to it. I don't think Side Shock really would either, because that thing is just a defensive tank. So, either way, he goes for a Clear Smog here, probably expecting me to go for a Calm Mind or something, but I had no stat changes up, so I don't know. Either way, I have a Calm Mind up here now. I'm going to switch out, because there's nothing I can do against Mungus with Clear Smog. There's nothing I could do. So what I do send out is Pollinate Me here, who's going to go ahead and go for the Quiver Dance, or actually I'm going to go for Sleep Powder first. And Clear Smog, I forgot, was actually a poison type attack, I believe, so it's super effective and does over half to me. Either way, I do still outspeed and go for Sleep Powder now. He's asleep, so I know I get at least one free Quiver Dance here. I carry the HP Fire. However, I really wish I would have HP Ice instead, because looking at this, if I had HP Ice, let's see how much damage I would do with an Empower Fire first. Let's go ahead and see this, because obviously I can't really do much with Leaf Storm. Or Petal Dance, rather. It does over half, so if I actually had to Empower Ice, I would be able to take out that Sigilyph. Unfortunately for me, that's not the case. So now I send it back in Falco here. I'm going to go for Brave Bird now, because I know he has a Pokemon that could easily, I believe his, no, I actually predict that and go for Rock Slide here. Expecting to switch into his Aerodactyl, so that's what I do, and that's perfect, because I figured he was going to predict a Brave Bird or something and send that thing in. Either way, Rock Slide was enough to kill it out, and I don't miss. That's very thankful for me. But now he sends in his Speedy, his Subtile, which I think he could outspeed with a Scarf. But regardless, I'm locked into it with my Scarf. I don't want to use Rock Slide on not Sigilyph, derp. Subtile, because that'd be stupid. He does have the Rock Slide as well, which isn't really doing too much. But now he goes for Leaf Blade. I carried the Rocky Helmet in this thing, and even with the crit, with my massive defense, I'm still able to take that Leaf Blade crit very well, even with Stab. That is beast! Freaking beast, Musharna, you rock. So yeah, I'm going to go for that Moonlight, back to that half health. I don't think he's going to do as much damage to me anymore. I think he's trying to go for a flinch on me, possibly. Paraflinch, no such luck. I get the Moonlight, I'm going to be able to recover back off. So, that little plan you had was a good plan, going for the Paraflinch. It just didn't work, unfortunately. So now I'm pretty much almost back to full health, and now he sends in a Sigilyph again, which I go for Psyshock now. And it does enough, I guess. I think another Psyshock would take it out, so I went for Psyshock just in case. But he does carry the Roost. So far I've seen Roost, and I think he has Air Slash as well. Either way, I get paralyzed here. Not a big deal. I'm going to really hope he does not have Hidden Power Fire or Hidden Power Fighting instead of my Steelix here. I'm going to really hope he doesn't have anything like that. So first he goes up for Air Slash on the Musharna, but of course I switch into this thing, so not a big deal. But he does actually carry the Hidden Power Fire, I believe it is, so that kind of stinks for me, and Rocktail's going to go down. It stinks, it couldn't really do too much, but oh well, no big deal. I'm going to send in Falco now again. And this time I'm going to go for Brave Bird, because you no longer have your Aerodactyl out, so Brave Bird won't be a stupid move. And I believe it's more powerful than Rock Slide anyway, so it'll take out the Sigilyph there, no problem. So now all you have left is a Sceptile and a Moongus. You're actually going to send in your Sceptile here, I believe. And I go for Brave Bird, and I do outspeed it with a Scarf, so it's nice for me. Jolly Nature for the win. And Sceptile goes down, so that's Beast. Tearing it up with the Brave Bird, baby. So now he's going to go send in Patrick, his Slowking again, going to go for another Brave Bird. I'm pretty sure I can't kill it, and it does have Regenerators, so I mean, it's probably not going to be able too big of a deal in the long run as that damage. Either way, I did a little less than half damage, which isn't really that great, because like I said, he does have Regenerator. But I'm pretty sure I could do something with Angioicony. I decided to test this thing out, because I have Grass Knot, which is 80 base power, I'm Spect, and Modest. Doesn't do enough to kill it off, and in hindsight, that was a very, very stupid play. I honestly don't know what I was thinking trying to do that. I don't know, maybe I was trying to save some of my other Pokemon for later, because it is paralyzed. Maybe I was hoping for Paralysis. Who knows? Either way, I get a free switch into my Dragonair now, and I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance. And actually, no, what did I go for here? I went for Extreme Speed, just in case. Like, I didn't want to lock myself in Outrage, and I wanted to kill off that Slowking before I could go ahead and use Thunder Wave on me. So for Extreme Speed, to not lock myself in, and since his Moongus is asleep and he gets one free turn asleep for me, I decided to go for Dragon Dance. And now, I'm going to really hope Outrage will be a 2-hit KO, because I'm pretty sure he can't kill me off in one hit. And even if he puts me to sleep with Sleep Powder or something, I have Shed Skin, so I'm not really too afraid of the thing. I just hope I can 2-hit KO it. He does go for Power Ice, which doesn't do anything because my Violite, plus it doesn't look like it's really that powerful of a Pokemon to begin with. Either way, 2 Outrage will be enough to take it out, so that's very nice for me. And now his last Pokemon is going to be Patrick, his Regenerator, Slowking, which is going to die from another Outrage. So of course, you're going to go down, and of course, guys, that's going to be good game, and I get confused. But that's pointless. You know, maybe it'll even be good for me, because you know what, there are plenty of games I have that I haven't even touched despite ones that I bought previously. Games like Kid Icarus Uprising, still untouched. Kirby's Air Ride, still untouched. Xenoblade Chronicles, untouched. And actually sealed too. I didn't even take it out of the packaging yet. So if I wanted to, I could probably sell it off for some pretty good money since it's discontinued from GameStop. But and Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc, which maybe I should play next in place of Rayman. It's basically the same game, right? Right?